Alright, afternoon everyone, Friday afternoon. So yesterday after I got done milling that log, I started thinking a little bit about the governor, and this governor's set up for those arms to spin faster. So got looking, I was like, well gosh, that's right at its pretty much limit. There ain't much more to push. So that little bit we were getting, I feel like was pretty much all it had left. So I did a little bending and a little tweaking. I need to get some pipe tape on that, or I don't know, maybe get a couple pieces of copper wire strands and try to put around the thread, maybe to tighten that up a little bit. I looked around, I thought I had one of those. But anyways, a few people have been curious about the homemade governor. I thought I'd do a video on it real quick, and since I'm trying to tune it a little bit just to get me by a little longer. So on the transmission, sorry, this wire. So on the transmission, there is a engine crank pulley on it, and that's what runs up to the homemade governor. Homemade governor is just a spindle with a spring in there to help with a little bit of the force to push against it. But these arms, when they're right here, that's almost at running speed. And as you cut into the log, it slows down. And as this slows down, these arms squeeze in, which in turn pushes on this and gives it gas. Okay? So this is all just done by speed and force. And lately, I've been trying to think of what's changed since the wintertime. And it was me slowing down the speed on the blade. And I never brought it back up. I brought it up a little bit, but not much. So I think I might have it right again. We're going to try it a little bit. I'll bring the camera over here and let you guys see it work a little bit while I cut a couple logs, and we're going to do this little short log because I came down here and noticed that those little beetles, the black ones I've recorded a few different times, just come out in force. Like, here the last warm-up, I've seen a few, right? And I was like, shit, here they come, and oh, here's a live one right there. Yep, this one right here is the beetle that I'm talking about. What they'll do is they'll bore into that bark on your pine log, and you'll see them, their ass will be up in the air, and they'll just be chewing, and they fly, and land on you too. But anyways, they'll chew on that log, and then they lay their eggs underneath that log, and within a few days, especially if it's more rainier than usual, they'll hatch, and then you'll get those white worms will travel through your whole log and ruin it. I got a few logs over there, and if you go look back through some of my old videos, when I say this, I think it was a Sawyer's Nightmare was one of the videos, and yeah, ever since I started milling, like when I first started milling, there was a little bit around, but the more and more pine that got sitting around, I ended up wasting quite a few logs. I mean, I still cut them into boards and used them for my stuff, but nobody wants to buy a board with a wormhole in it. So anyways, let's see how this thing does, and might have to do a little tweaking on it. keep seeing smoke. Huh. Yeah, seeing having that governor, it was built to run with that wing wide, more wide open. So I can already tell it's working way better. Still might need to have to shave down that little head that I replaced that spindle sits on. But that's a quick, easy. I can tell where it's binding just a little bit on its transition, so. caught me in the middle of a video. I ran up top. I was looking for another camera holder, and I was like, well, maybe I can get it. All right, got them taken care of. They just bought 21x6 oak, so kind of glad I started knocking those out. That's one of my best sellers. Anyways, I'll let you guys watch the governor work for a minute. Of course, the lighting's kind of shit down here right now. Huh. We'll try that. See all that slop in that right there? That's what I mean. I need to wire tape that. That right there is taking a lot of my performance out of my governor. It almost needs one of them little plastic fittings on that end too. It gets rid of the little bit of slop where it hooks onto the carburetor. Shit, I gotta roll the log. Got sitting down taking a break and realized I didn't end the video, but yeah, I'd say the governor's working a heck of a lot better. I've done a lot of in the flash twisting and trying this and that and forget what I do to it, and now I remember that governor was just built to run at a faster speed than what I've been doing lately with it. So those wings are supposed to be open so they have room to work and push on that throttle lever. Alright everyone, I appreciate you watching. Till next time.